welcome. Thank you for joining us on this News 2 special Emancipation and 4th of July celebration. Happy Independence Day. Well, many events were held this week on St. Thomas, St. Croix, and St. John. It was more than 160 years ago when the first slave left from different parts of St. Croix and gathered as one along Queen Mary Highway. They were bound for Frederiksted to declare their freedom. That day, long ago, is now known as Emancipation Day. And Wednesday, walkers took to the streets of St. Croix for the annual Fort to Fort walk.
Just before daybreak, dozens of walkers gathered in solemn remembrance at Fort Christiansvern before making the 15-mile trek to Fort Frederick. It was a path journeyed more than a century ago by their ancestors.
When I realized that our ancestors at the time walked to demand their freedom against chattel slavery right here in walk along Queen Mary Highway, as someone in the field of labor, as president of Virgin Islands Labor Union, I felt it necessary to uphold reverence for the day and a reenactment which was more than just a play out but actually a symbolic walk as they walked from east to west.
For the last 12 years, Senator Terrence Nelson has organized the walk that draws repeat participants and first-timers.
Tired, exhausted, but worth it. More than just the exercise, the commemoration, the meaning of what our ancestors went through for us. I really appreciate it. And I brought my nephew with us, who this was his experience, and it really was meaningful to us.
Freedom is a must. You know, we get something we free, we getting close, but freedom is a must, and that's the main reason. Secondly, walking is my hobby as a marathon walker, me and my friends.
We've been doing this since 2001, and it just feels better and better every year. The inspiration felt from this walk is beyond words. The firewalkers joined us. We had a line about 2 miles long, so some people actually finished maybe 45 minutes to an hour ahead of the rest of us, but it's just great.
Like many government agencies, the staff of Frederiksted Healthcare has embarked on a wellness initiative. They donated several pedometers to track each step of the way.
A few days ago, we heard Senator Nelson on the TV stating that he didn't have one of the pedometers. So we decided to make a gift to him. We gave him a couple, and we said we would participate in the march with him this year. So several of us, about 12 of us, came out and did the march, and we made it the whole way from Fort to Fort.
And as each walker arrived, they touched the gates of Fort Frederick, as they had done at Fort Christiansvern, to symbolize their freedom.
It's not the same type of oppression, but oppression regardless is happening, and there are vices holding us. It may not be slavery, but it's economic vices, it's domestic vices, it's sometimes it's oppression at the job, sometimes it's oppression from poverty, from sickness, and I'm just encouraging people to use this day as a day to liberate themselves by proclaiming their freedom from these vices.
Erica Parsons, News 2.
Now, the Fort to Fort walk started at 5 a.m. Wednesday. Early walkers arrived in Frederiksted in just under 4 hours. The last walkers made the trek in just over 5 hours. The University of the Virgin Islands VI Caribbean Cultural Center, in partnership with the National Park Services on St. Croix, invited the community to take part in the celebration of Emancipation Day as well. News 2's Shaniqua Robinson has more.
Sounds of drums ran through the air as the National Park Service of St. Croix, in collaboration with the Virgin Islands Caribbean Cultural Center, welcomed the community to a 165th Virgin Islands Emancipation Celebration Bambula Colloquium in respectful remembrance of July 3, 1848.
It has been documented that this was the day that they hosted bambulas, or gatherings. They made agreements, the enslaved Africans made agreements and pacts of secrecy. That some of it was in dance, drumming, song, but meditation, prayer, to make sure that they had the resilience and the strength and the fortitude to stay united for their emancipation.
This event was not just about the teachings of emancipation, for it was a celebration. It not only consisted of lectures, but it was a fun and educational way to celebrate our history and culture for a pre-Emancipation Day.
The community came out and took part in celebrating the day with dancing, spoken word, exhibits, art, and more. Members of UVI's University-bound program also made presentations on the significance of emancipation.
We started out as slaves working in the fields, forced to keep our heritage concealed. We had to work for who they called the man, and we were punished for reasons that we didn't understand.
Ecologist and Professor Lassie Davis made it clear that Emancipation Day laid the foundation for the celebration of all holidays for African Americans. The key commemorative presenter kept the audience's attention with his presentation.
Bring me up from Africa, That's Barney land. That's where we come from, our Barney land. Bring we here for what? Bring we out in slavery. The land that's now.
This is an event that the Virgin Islands Caribbean Cultural Center plans to always keep alive.
It is actually our responsibility to ensure that our youth have an opportunity to learn, express, and engage regarding emancipation.
Shaniqua Robinson, News 2.
Now, many were on Love City today, early this morning, enjoying Juve in Cruise Bay. Then the festival parade, as many residents and visitors gathered in Cruise Bay to enjoy all the colorful entries. In the next half hour of the show, we will take a look back at some of the memorable moments of St. John Festival as they honored the theme, A Cultural Scene for Festival 2013. Well, more than 3 million holiday travelers will fly through the nation's airports over the 4th of July weekend, and there are some rather shocking numbers to think about. The government says a record number of flyers are showing up with guns in their carry-on bags. In the first 6 months of this year, TSA found 894 guns either on passengers or in carry-on bags. And the TSA is now experimenting with the dogs to screen passengers. CBS's John Miller asked TSA officials for an explanation on CBS This Morning.
Okay, now the TSA has thought about this a lot and studied it carefully, and what they've determined is they don't know.
They don't know why there are more guns.
They don't know why there's more guns. It's not that they're detecting them better, or there's just more people leaving guns in their carry-on. Now, I think when you have a year where Smith & Wesson ran out of guns, they said, we have made all the guns our machines can make and we're sold out. Where Americans, the FBI background check shows Americans bought more guns than ever before. This is people who now had 1 gun or 2 guns who are now keeping track of 5 or 6 and forget where they put them.
And TSA representatives were on site at the St. John Ferry Marine Terminal as well. Well, coming up next, we will take a look back at some of the memorable moments of St. John Festival as they honored the theme, the cultural scene for Festival 2013. We'll be right back with this News 2 special. Well, it was a colorful evening of pageantry over the St. John Festival over in St. John for the 2013 Festival Princess Competition that was held on Sunday, June 16th. All the young ladies in the Princess Show were winners. However, the 2013 crown went to 9-year-old Faith Marie Sweeney, who also won Miss Intellect, Best Evening Wear, Best Sportswear, Miss Photogenic, and Best Storybook Character. Sade Reimer Brumont won first runner-up, and Shaquila Lewis won third runner-up. And Miss Congeniality. Congratulations to all the contestants. And then 19-year-old Khadijah Lee captured the St. John Festival Queen crown on Saturday, June 22nd. 3 other contestants shined on stage, including Taifa Lynch, Monet Edwards, who won Miss Congeniality, and Charisma Hippolyte, who won Best International Wear. Khadijah also won Miss Photogenic, Miss Cooperative, Best Talent, and Miss Intellect. Lee's response to the question and answer segment received loud applause, responding to the 8% cut. But much of the applause came during her talent segment, displaying a cultural circus-themed performance. Again, congratulations to all the contestants. Now, Queen Khadijah Lee and Princess Faith Marie Sweeney, they were officially crowned. They received their crowns during the coronation portion of the festival events the following Sunday. Then the food fair was officially opened, drawing many to Love City. Here's some of the highlights. 2013 Festival Queen Khadijah Lee and Princess Faith Marie Sweeney received their crowns Sunday afternoon in Cruise Bay during the coronation portion of festival events. A ribbon-cutting ceremony was held.
It's a cultural scene for Festival 2013, and I would like to thank all the committee members for helping me with this magical moment. Thank you.
Today, I stand as Queen Khadijah Ashia Anli the First. At 2013, please stay safe, no drinking and driving, and respect each other as we go forth in Love City's cultural scene for Festival 2013. Thank you.
After the ribbon was cut, the food fair was officially started, honoring Floressa Henley.
38 years at the Department of Human Services, 25 years at Caneel Bay, been involved with every festival. Let's all give a round of applause to the person that we honor, Ms. Hensley, this afternoon.
Boat races were also in full swing in the Cruise Bay Harbor.
We are a very special community. Today we have people coming from St. Croix, St. Thomas, Water Island, the British Virgin Islands. We have visitors that are here just coming out to enjoy the culture, the friendship, and the activity of St. John.
Now, the 2013 St. John Festival is wrapping up. For those of you who haven't gotten a taste of what it's like to be at the St. John Festival Village, which was named after village honoree Stedman Fred, here's a recap. News 2's April Knight reports from St. John and brings you the sights and sounds of Fred'sville.
During the day, this is what the St. John Festival Village looks like. A few stragglers come to look around or get food from food stalls that open early. But at nightfall, it's a completely different story. The lights go up, more bodies start pouring in, and the night's musical highlights begin. Local bands like the Rising Star Steel Pan Orchestra regale the audience with strains of steel pan music. On the side, you'll see locals and tourists dancing to the music, and entire families bonding under the stars. The vendors are also having a blast. Good business needs more people, and the food stalls draw in everyone they can with the aroma of Johnny cakes, pate, and other local cuisine.
We are very good on the patties. We have saltfish, chicken, turkey, can, all kinds. It's a cultural thing where people come from everywhere to get together, have fun.
But above all, safety is important. And according to local police officers patrolling the beat, village goers have done nothing so far but have safe, harmless fun.
Oh, they've been enjoying themselves, having a blast. Peaceful, enjoyable, a little bit of weather, but it's okay.
We're here to protect and serve, so we make sure residents are always safe at all times.
The Steel Pan Band brings the party to the streets, and the crowd follows, strutting their way along. But for many village goers who traveled from the next island or from halfway around the world, this doesn't mean the night is over. The village has more to offer, and the party has just begun.
The festival party continues here at Love City, St. John, and if you want to be part of the action, the village is the place to be. Bringing you the St. John Festival, I'm April Knight for News 2.
And fun and safety were indeed the priority of the St. John Festival Village. Kudos to the village goers and the peacekeeping officers for making it an enjoyable and secure environment for everyone. Well, that festival village is aptly named Fred'sville after a pillar of the St. John community. For most of his 77 years, Stedman Fred has been a model to St. Johnians and a mainstay in St. John's Festival Villages since 1964. Let's get to know this year's St. John Festival Village honoree.
We used to sell all kind of food, fish, lobster, conch, wilts.
Former entertainer, musician, and retired Department of Parks and Recreation worker Stedman Fred reminisces about the early days of St. John Festival celebration, when all the events only lasted about 3 days.
Me and my wife and some others, about 6 others, had to first set a boot over by Julia Spoke School. And we had about 5 booths over there.
Born in Tortola but moved to St. John in 1954 when he was in his 20s, festival committee members say he was the official July 4th festival fisherman.
I built the booth, them help them build the booth on the community. I used to get food for them. I used to build some of the booth, and we had a place down in the pond mouth. We used to call down the pond mouth where we used to keep fish fry. Every year for the community, and then we have hundreds of people coming in every Saturday night to dance, eat food, and celebrate.
The father of 6 say family was always by his side. However, only a few months had passed since he buried his wife Maggie, a retired cook at the Julius E. Sprouse School who spent 37 years running a booth in Festival Village.
My wife was one of the best cooks in St. John. Everybody used to be there for all in the house. And she make the pate and them come and buy the pate. And a lot of people like it. She was very there for me from time I meet her and we get together. She was there for me all the time, and she was a wonderful woman.
But he was recognized for all of that dedication on the opening night of the village, after the ribbon was cut and Fred'sville was open for business. Stedman shared some words of wisdom and what he enjoys most about the celebration.
I like about it, everybody come and enjoy themselves, eat food, dance, and be happy. That's how I like about the carnival, and no fighting.
And the live music continues tonight in the Festival Village with Awi Band, Cool Sessions Brass, Roy Cape and Blacks featuring Benji, Denise Belfon, and Patrice Roberts at the Village. The fireworks light up the sky during the fireworks display, and that's happening at 9 p.m. at the Cruise Bay Harbor. And stick around, your News 2 AccuWeather forecast is coming up next.